Today we're going over coaching and progressing the Copenhagen Plank for physical therapists. So I love the Copenhagen Plank for a variety of different pathologies. I think the main ones that come to mind are going to be adductor strain injuries. They're phenomenal for adductor longus, tendinopathy, athletic pubalgia, femoral acetabular impingement syndrome. Big trouble is if you go straight to a Copenhagen Plank for someone who has a really irritable hip, you can flare them up pretty bad, right? So we have to have some good progressions and regressions for these folks to meet them where they are, all right? First variation I like is just going to be a simple ball squeeze. So let's put this ball between your knees here and let's prop up into a side bridge. What's nice about this is we're still getting a little bit of a core component, which is nice. The adductor is actually not working anywhere near as hard as it does when it's up on the bench right here. And I'll either have people hold this isometrically if they're really flared up, and if they can tolerate it, I'll have them do repetitions. So let's try a few reps. Squeeze the ball, relax, squeeze the ball, relax. Make sure the feet are stacked up, knees are stacked up, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked on top of one another, nice and tall in this position, all right? Let's go to the next stage. You ready? Okay, so once folks are able to tolerate a little bit of Copenhagen planking, we start with a short lever, which means the knee is here, the foot is here, and we assist with the bottom side leg. So go ahead and stack yourself up. This is for you. Good. All right, excellent. So what's nice about this variation is that we're getting the Copenhagen plank, so we're getting stress to the top side leg, adductor on this side is working, we're getting a little bit of assistance from the bottom side leg. And someone who's really flared up, they can use a lot of assistance down here or very little, okay? Same technique applies, so I have everything stacked up, knees, feet, hips, shoulders, top side hand is on the hip. If this is getting really easy, all we do is lift the bottom side leg. Good? I usually start with isometrics because they're usually a little bit better tolerated, and as soon as that's tolerated well, we can move to a more dynamic exercise. So we take this out of the way, drop the hip down, come right back up again. Let's do about 3 to 5 repetitions, okay? This looks great to me. We're not getting a lot of bending from the trunk. We're getting most of this motion from the top side hip, and that's what we're looking for. Take a breather. So if we want to make this exercise harder, all we have to do is extend out the moment arm here. And we do that by working our way further and further away from the bench, okay? So you want to go to the hardest variation, just go for it. Straight out the gate. Okay, so this is going to be the hardest variation. We're all the way out, so only foot is on the bench right here. Let's have you prop up. Good. Now, we can use the bottom side leg to help. So bring this down, good, and assist yourself as much as you feel like you need to. Okay? Once this is tolerated really well, we can start to make it more dynamic, so bring the hip down. Good, so keep this on the floor, and then do a few repetitions with assistance. Okay? If this is too easy, lift this bottom side leg and just hold. And lastly, give me a couple reps, the full thing. Good, so drop the hip down and all the way back up again. Good, 3 to 5 reps. Good, take a breather. Yep, and you can relax. So guys, just keep in mind, we have someone who has adductor pathology. A lot of physical therapists jump straight to Copenhagen. But Copenhagen is like the last stage of progression, so make sure you keep that in mind, okay? Guys, this is not it for the learning. If you want to learn more about how to get people out of pain and back in the gym, click on this link right here. I have another good educational video for you. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'll talk to you on the next one.